Kind of the extra week to really review things. Let's wrap up Wake Forest.
Okay.
Right there at the edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the key takeaways, and how have you tried to apply some of those lessons to the bye week?
Well, I thought, first of all, we really concentrated on how we were going to come out as far as the effort, and the effort was there. Our guys played so hard. You go back and we watched it again of the kind of effort they played. They played physical as well, and we played really, really good football, and just didn't get it over the hump to get enough points. But I think there was some sulking going on, first to last week, and but we put that to bed. And we got some great work in the off week last week, and then Sunday coming back in here. It's all New Mexico State, and they're a really good football team. So we're looking forward to getting back on the football field and playing another game.
Would you all really hate me if we?
All right, so let's flip the page to New Mexico State. Obviously, we know what they are offensively. Defensively, just from watching them, I see a little bit of Wake Forest tendency to them. They kind of get up in the gaps. They hit the run gaps really hard. Come from the outside hard. They kind of back off maybe in some zones and maybe surrender a little bit of the middle of the field. What are you guys seeing on film, and how do you think you can exploit that?
Well, I think number one, they're playing hard on defense. It's a completely different team. We played them the last game of the season last year, and this defense is different. Second year with their coordinator. They have a lot of older players. I think they're a lot more aggressive this year. You see a lot of different blitzes that they're bringing, putting pressure on offenses. You mentioned hitting those gaps, and they do a good job hitting the gaps to stop the run. And I think that's something they're going to try to do this against us. They're also playing a lot more man coverage this year, and so we're going to have some opportunities where we get some one-on-one matchups out there. Our guys are going to obviously have to win, but we also have to find ways to get a running game going, and so we can grind out some of those first downs. I think the best defense we can have is for our offense to stay on the football field, a little bit like Arkansas did last week. I think they had the ball maybe 42 minutes. It limits their opportunities because they are a high-powered offense, can put a lot of points on the board.
Well, and that's one of the things when you're talking about time of possession in particular. They're 9th in the country right now in third down conversions. They're a little bit over 50%. You guys are actually pretty good this year, getting teams off about 33%. So something's got to give there. Why are they so successful in extending drives?
Well, their quarterback, he makes all the throws, and he can be off balance, and he still puts the ball in the spots where his receivers have a chance to make the catch. And he's a unique talent, and he's a big kid. He's got good size, but he throws a catchable football in places where their guys can make it. And obviously they have some talent at wide receiver. The big kid that they're playing with, 6'6", 215 pounds. I mean, he's incredible. He's making a lot of big plays. And what he did at Arkansas last week was very impressive. But they also have some other guys that are making plays as well. But I think it all starts with their quarterback this year. Larry Rose III is an exceptional back, but I still think their quarterback is the guy that's making their offense go this year.
So how do you attack him defensively?
We got to be able to mix it up, and I think it's showing him different looks. I think in trying to confuse a little bit, maybe their receivers and or him will help our guys out. And then we're going to have to make some plays on balls that may have some contested throws. We're going to have to make those plays instead of the receiver making those throws. That's 50-50 balls. We're going to have to make some plays, and if we can get some pressure on him, and I think that would be huge too as well. He's done a good job of avoiding some sacks. As much as they throw it, I think they've been sacked 9 times, which is really not that many times compared to many times they throw the football. So they also do a good job of getting him deep in the pocket. But if we can find ways to get to the quarterback, that'll help.
I think you talked about the rest and just kind of needing the bye week.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like the team health is right now?
Yeah, I mean, that was huge last week. We really needed that. That was a physical game against Wake Forest, and we needed an extra week. And I feel pretty good about it. We have pretty much all the guys that played are back playing this week. I think Josh Thomas is the only one that's out. He'll be out for a few weeks at safety. But other than that, I mean, our guys should be pretty healthy to go. The week came at a great time, the bye week.